video, and yeah, I bought myself a cup turner, and but I don't want to make tumblers and stuff like that where you can drink out of or put some food in there. I don't want to do this. I want to make some like vases and candle glasses, stuff like that. And yeah, so I bought myself one of those tumblers, and yeah, my problem was when I unpacked it. Um, I looked at it and I had to laugh so hard. I can't even tell you. It seemed that I ordered it in Great Britain, and the the plugs, they look much different than ours. They won't work in our sockets. So what I had to do was buy another piece where I can put the tumbler turner in and then put that into the socket here in Germany. So if you buy from someplace else one of those cup turners, check out whether they have the plugs that you need or not. So have some fun with my video, and we hear each other. Bye bye. So the first thing that I did is I took some isopropanol alcohol and made my glass here really fat free. No fingerprints, and nothing is supposed to be left on there, because if you have fingerprints on the glass, the possibility that it leaves holes where the fat will repel the resin is really high. So nobody wants that. Now I took about 10 mils of resin. I mixed it up, and now I'm putting it onto my glass because I need some resin on top of that, like as first layer, for the colors to move around on top of the glass. And this works much better if there is already a thin layer of resin on top of the glass. You will see that when we get further down the video. I'm spreading the resin evenly on the whole glass, making sure that on the rim is something and on the bottom as well. I sped up this part of the video about 2 times, otherwise you would have to watch like 30 minutes or something. Now I'm dropping my tints onto the glass, and these are no alcohol inks because I'm not satisfied with, they're pretty, the alcohol inks, but the problem is they fade so quick that I don't really want to work with them. Yeah, I hardly ever use them. As you can see here, I have a purple, a yellow, and a red, and looking at it from doing the voiceover, this might not be the best choice of colors that I had in my life. So yeah, we'll see in the end. So because of the first layer of resin that I had put on the glass, the colors be able to run up and down and left and right. And now I'm tilting the glass a little bit to make them mix up a little bit more in another direction. So this piece of the video is sped up 8 times just to show you what the colors did. And my choice of colors, they like really went muddy, and I didn't really intend that, but as you can see, this is not really pretty, and yeah, but yeah, what you do. So this is the original speed right here again, and yeah. The colors that I used, they are really transparent, so I didn't want the whole glass to be transparent, so I mixed up some resin with some gold mica powder, and now I'm like spreading it onto the glass. So as you can see, I'm using a lot of the gold mica powder resin, and yeah, and you can see the yellow has disappeared, but the red and the purple, they were mixing up with the gold mica color, and yeah, I really like that. Um, I like the way that the colors mix when you put them all together onto the glass. And here I have some leftover resin from another project that has some glitter in it, and I just dropped it on top. What can happen? So I just tried. So that didn't had enough sparkle and glamour for me, so I decided to put some glitter on it, and I was making at the same time Easter eggs with the glitter, and so I had this on my paper here from the Easter egg, and I just dumped it on top of the glass. There still were some leftover drops of gold in my cup, and it was already really thick, as you can see. So I dropped it on the pieces of the glass where there was not much color, uh, just to, yeah, use it up and fill up the spaces. This is 15 minutes later, and yeah, as you can see, I really like it. I didn't think it would come out this well. So, and this is when that layer was dry. I like the sparkle, don't you? And it's kind of hard for me to focus the camera because, yeah, I probably had no glasses on. That's why it's so blurry. I'm sorry for that. This is going to be my final layer, and I'm putting some clear down again to give the colored resin the possibility to slide around the glass better. So because the gold was like kind of disappearing in the layers before that, I mixed up some resin, a thick one, which is 1-to-1 ratio, because I want the gold to be more prominent on the top of that glass. And now I'm trying to heat the resin a little bit up and pop the bubbles there are maybe on there. And yeah, that didn't really work as much as I thought. So I just took a hair dryer and warmed up the resin with that. And this is what I'm doing here. And you will see that the gold is spreading much more. Not a lot, just a little bit. At this point, I still had some big blobs, and I really didn't like that. So I took my dotting tool and was like kind of trying to spread the resin around really wild, as you can see. No rhyme or reason, just trying to spreading it around. So I took a lighter because of all that stirring around with the resin. I probably had some air bubbles in there, and yeah. So what I do here is I have really thick leftover clear resin, and I'm putting drops down onto the pieces where there is blobs of gold. And as you will see later, it left holes, and I really like that. If you did like my video, please leave me a thumbs up, subscription, and maybe show my video to others. I would really appreciate that. And here I have some pictures of the finished piece, and I hope you like it as much as I do. So I'm looking forward to see you on my next video. Bye bye!